me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host Tanea.
Hey guys.
And we are back, you can come through, with an all new video. It is Tuesday, February the 17th, and no, we did not record yesterday because I know that I was thinking about it earlier, like, wow, how often do I say this? But it's kind of just like Welcome to the Tiffany Show, that, you know, starring Tiffany and her stomach, and she just does whatever she wants to. I had a little too much dairy, and I was on my deathbed Sunday night into Monday, and today I'm delivered. God delivered me. So that's why we're recording today. And it's a snow day here in Baltimore, Maryland, so we are using the daylight recording. I said earlier on Twitter, somebody else was watching, I said, maybe a daylight video will stop my co-host from yawning 25,000 times. Because if you watched the Scandal review from last week, oh my God. Did you see it?
What? The review?
Yeah.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
You yawned. Like, you saw the back of your throat the whole
I was
show.
tired. I had a long day.
And we're using, I'm not using my spotlight today, we're using God's beautiful shining sun coming through the window, so we may look a little greenish / yellowish. I was trying to fix the lighting, but whatever. And I had to fix the focus on the camera because on Thursday's video, after I paused it, I didn't pay attention to what I was doing, so you guys saw the bars that hold it up and whatever. We had a really good weekend. I had a really good weekend. Did you have a really good weekend?
I had a really, really good weekend.
It was Valentine's Day weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. I meant to say it on Thursday. I was going to say it on Monday, and then I was like, no, I'll say it on Thursday. But you know how Scandal just takes everything away from your brain. It was kind of like that. But yeah, I had a really good Valentine's Day. As I said, I'm not sure if I said it on the show, I was saying it on Twitter. It's so many people who get wrapped up into the, oh, I'm single on Valentine's Day.
I'm single every year, and it's fine.
I don't have a Valentine, but I don't know, like, I think because my mother brought us up on it was almost like a mini Christmas. I don't know, like, it's just like a love day. Like, it's not specifically for couples. It would be nice to have a significant other, but if you don't, there's no need to be depressed and want to slit your throat and
find your other single home girl or homeboy and do the damn thing.
Well, this year actually worked out really good because a friend of ours was moving out of town, so it was like our last day to spend time with him. We went to see 50 Shades of Grey. We had a great dinner that Tanea cooked. We were going to go to a restaurant, but I was like, let's just stay home and, you know, just soak in the moment, which was good because when we left out, it was a blizzard outside. Like, it was like we went in the movie, there were flurries, we left out the movies, and it was like
but like nobody takes the Baltimore flurries seriously anymore because they've been telling us for months that we was going to get a blizzard and nothing was happening. So we saw them, and plus it had already snowed earlier that day and stopped.
Right.
So we really didn't care.
And it was a good thing because we never ever go to the movie theaters around the corner from us, and we did.
Oh my God, yes.
If we didn't, we would have been sliding
and
down
pissed.
York Road and
he probably would have
drove
drove home.
Oh my God. Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Like, things just work out so perfectly. So it's crazy. Like, we would have never stayed home and had dinner, and we would have never went around the corner. Like, things just somehow work out. But like I said, we went to go see 50 Shades of Grey first.
I liked it.
I liked 50 Shades of Grey.
Hey, my single ass loved it.
I mean, it was the blogs and people online seem to be upset about it, but what I think the #1 problem here is a lot of people went to see this movie without reading the book. Like,
right. So you heard from what people were saying in the book, like, oh, it's this. So that's what you thought you were going to see, but they can't show porn.
Right.
Like, You can't do that.
Exactly.
And still want a mass of people to come and make money. You can't, you know, like, even though somebody said they should have made it, what is that rating, like NC something?
Yeah.
They should have made it that. And I'm like, but when people automatically hear that rating, they don't want to go because it seems like trash. That's a step right before porn, where you can have rated R and it sounds like an adult movie.
Hey, I thought for rated R was still good.
Yo, it was some vagina scenes. It was a lot of nip going on. I even also saw a little slip of peen, which is my favorite thing to see. So it was good for me. $9 well spent.
The children on the room next door.
Well, at least they know what their cousin likes to see.
I thought it was good. I really liked it. I thought it followed the book. The beginning was a little bit slow, but
it was a little bit out of order from the book, but you have to expect that because the book is like 300 pages or whatever.
Right, and that's what I was telling my friend who was sitting. She's the
best person.
She's not. Because when we go to the movies, we're going to start having seating charts. And I am kind of glad that I was sitting next to her so I could control her, because if her and Tanea are sitting next to her,
I love sitting next to her when we go to the movies. We have such a good time.
But the whole time she was just like, this movie is stupid. I hate this movie.
Okay, so then I had somebody in my ear tell, this is boring. Boo! It was terrible.
I liked it. If you haven't seen it and you read the book, I strongly suggest you go see it.
If you haven't seen it and you want to see it, you can pay for both of us to go see it again.
And the way that it ended, I didn't know that they were going to keep it going. Like, I did know how the first one ended, but I didn't know that it was going to be a part 2. I mean, obviously it has to be a part 2 the way they ended it, the same way the book ended. But I give 50 Shades of Grey, I give it an 8.
I was gonna say I give it a cool 8.
I give it an 8.
It was good.
I will see it again. Like, when it comes on DVD, I'm going to get it.
If it comes, I might go see it at the $4 movie.
True. And for the people who did see it, my favorite scene was when they were in her bedroom.
Oh yes, that was my favorite.
The only thing I will say, I went into this movie kind of upset about the characters. Like, I thought that Christian could have been cuter, but first of all, let me say that is her name Anna?
Yeah, Anastasia.
Anastasia.
Her eyes.
She was beautiful. Mm-hmm. Like, in commercials and in these interviews, they didn't do her justice. Like, the close-ups of her eyes, she was beautiful.
You know what I was with the guy who played Christian? He was kind of giving me almost Ryan Phillip from Cruel Intentions, almost.
I like
that. But you know what? I think he did a good job.
I did too.
I think he did a really good job.
A lot of people was like, he not sexy enough.
But
he did a good
he
job.
wasn't like sexy enough, like eye candy sexy enough, but he pulled across the character good enough, if that makes sense. Like, yeah. So I liked it. Mm-hmm.
So we then left and came and had Valentine's Day dinner, which Tanea made a wonderful spread.
I did.
She made steak topped with Parmesan cheese and shrimp, crab balls, mashed potatoes, Cajun chicken Alfredo, broccoli.
I made
brownies and ice cream.
I made like garlic bread. It was nice.
And that's where things went wrong for Tiff. The brownies, the ice cream, the Parmesan cheese, Then the next day I had like eggs and stuff.
The very next morning she had.
Let's not tell her.
You had something with cheese too, though.
The steak.
She had a piece of steak for breakfast.
Okay.
Then
we're not telling them what I
then
had.
Ice cream
and breakfast. We're not telling.
I just wanted to let them know how sick you are.
Jeez. Now let's move on. The first thing that I want to get into. I mean, I was sick yesterday, so I couldn't be into it as much as everybody else was. But the whole Amber Rose and Khloe thing, it's just too much. Like, it's definitely too much for Tanea.
No, because you know what, in the beginning it was very it was like entertainment. Like, in the beginning of it was good, but I felt like after around, because it started early, so I felt like after around 4:30, 5 o'clock it should have been over. Like, I don't understand why I was dragged into the night and until today. It was just too much.
So Amber Rose did an interview on The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and the rest of them
Angela Ye and the other guy, the guy.
And she spoke about the whole Kylie Jenner and Tyga situation, which you know a little more. Like, what exactly did she say about that?
So, only thing she said, he asked her, like, how do you feel about that, basically, since her and Blac Chyna are such BFFs now, and she said that Kylie is a child, she needs to be in bed, and that he should be ashamed of himself.
Which he should.
So yeah, I don't feel like she said anything wrong. I felt like everything that she said was a fact, and she didn't say anything wrong.
So then Khloe comes on to Twitter and, you know, she just puts, I mean, like I said, she puts her 2 cents in it, but it's her sister.
And that's what I said, I don't really have siblings, but from seeing how, like, Tiffany is with her sister, you can say whatever you want to about, and that's what I felt like Khloe's thing was. You can say whatever you want to say about Tyga, but leave my 17-year-old sister out of it. Don't say anything about it. And I felt like that was right too, because if I had a sibling and a grown woman was talking about my child's sister, I would have said the same thing. But it went a little too far.
Yeah, so Khloe started talking about how Amber Rose was a stripper when she was 15.
Basically, she was saying, don't tell my sister at 17 with a career she needs to go to bed when you were out doing whatever you was doing at 15.
Right.
Like, that's basically what she was trying to say. And I feel like she wasn't wrong for saying that. She just didn't say it right.
So then Amber Rose, of course, she starts talking about Kim Kardashian and
her sex tape and all that.
And, you know, the usual. And here's my whole thing, because it's kind of like a whose side are you on? And I'm really not on anybody's side, but I will say that, like today said, I feel like Khloe definitely went about it the wrong way. I definitely feel like Amber didn't speak anything but facts.
Yeah, nothing but the truth.
I definitely feel like if y'all want to say something, you know, like y'all want to pop up when somebody like Amber Rose does state a fact. Kylie has what, 4 sisters, and a mother? Like, where is the guidance here? Like, why? This is, like, I've been saying this for weeks. I've been saying this for weeks. Like, why is it okay? Like, this is not okay. Like, first of all, she already got the lip injections at 16, and now she's dating Tyga, who is just dating Blac Chyna. Like,
right.
It's just not adding up, and it doesn't matter how much they try to cover it up. They are in the limelight. They want it to be in the limelight, so we see everything that they do, and it just doesn't look, even if they aren't quote unquote messing with each other,
it doesn't look appropriate.
Right. It doesn't look appropriate. Every time Kylie's out, there's a picture of her and Tyga. He posted a picture of a hotel room the other day, and then she posted a picture of a hotel room with flowers in it on Valentine's Day.
I feel like this is my thing. Don't. And because I think I said about Amber Rose a couple of videos ago, don't ignite the public with stuff like that, and then once they go off, you try to, it's not like that. You did this for some type of attention. You did it for people, some type of backlash. So when you're getting it, don't say, that's not it.
Cool.
I'm just saying, from them posting the picture of the hotel. But then when somebody say that y'all dating or that you flew her somewhere to have sex where it was legal for y'all to have sex at her age, don't say, oh, no, it didn't happen like that.
Right.
Like, because it did, and y'all put it out there. That's like, if you didn't want people to talk about what you were doing, you wouldn't flash it and show it around.
Right. But I will say, I'm not gonna lie, I really can see the number one thing I like about Amber Rose is she's never been a liar. She has no problem telling everything that she's ever done.
Because she really don't have nothing to lose.
Right. And I just feel like the Kardashians always want to lie. And I definitely feel like Kourtney's done it before. They always want to get big and bad on Twitter. But honestly, I just don't think y'all want it with Amber Rose. Like, I mean, of course y'all have security and it's more of y'all, but I just definitely feel like Khloe should stay in her lane. That's just my opinion.
I feel like I definitely definitely understand what you're saying, but I feel like if Brittany was Kylie and you were Khloe, you would have did the same. I would have did the same thing for my sister, but I definitely wouldn't have did it like that. I wouldn't have. First of all, she put up a whole bunch of subtweets.
Yeah.
Not me. I'm Khloe Kardashian.
You could get a phone number.
Exactly. I'm Khloe Kardashian. You know, I understand that you had to do that interview, you know, whatever. I would just appreciate it if you didn't talk about my sister who's a minor. And that would have been the end of it. She went up against it wrong, but that's because that's what she does. And the thing is, I like that Khloe's no whore. She's not no punk.
But that's just like, that goes back to last week when Iggy Azalea was on Twitter fussing out Papa John's.
But that's
but like you just said, it just shows that celebrities really do bring a lot of stuff on themselves. Like,
right, definitely.
I feel like, because Amber Rose started to get nasty towards that and bringing up personal stuff that she just shouldn't have said. But I feel like if she would have just called her or texted her or emailed her or talked to her publicist,
or even tweeted her but added her.
Yeah, like it wouldn't have.
And you can't. You know, that's just the type of person Amber Rose is. Well, I don't know her because I don't, but she seems like the type from like her recent tweets or whatever. That's what she does. Like she goes at you and she keeps on going and she keeps on going. And that's after a certain time I was just like, damn, is it not done? Like, how long is this gonna go on?
If Khloe would have never stopped, Amber was never stopping.
Right.
Point blank. Like,
so, and so I'm happy somebody stopped.
Because Amber was never going to stop.
It was just like, somebody takes somebody's phone, somebody shuts something down. Like, it was just starting to get annoying.
And then Tyga went on the Breakfast Club today. And,
that's stupid.
You know, I didn't get to see it yet. Tanea did play some of it, but from what I could see and hear, he's lying. Like, he's basically saying that they're not messing with each other.
But he kind of said that he didn't say that they were, but when he came, the girl Angela Ye asked him what would happen if Blac Chyna brought another man into her life and the man was taking pictures or whatever and they was taking selfies on Instagram, and he said, well, Kylie doesn't do that. So Kylie's the woman in your life? Like, what are you saying? So it just he looked
like he was lying. Anyway.
And that's just like somebody said. I think somebody tweeted it and they said if they weren't dating, the first thing Khloe Kardashian would have said with her tweets were, "But they're not dating, so you look dumb," or something like that. And nobody has. The only person who says they're not dating is Tyga. Nobody else is commenting on it at all. But like I said, I don't care because they all have more money than me, so I'm not picking no team.
That was for Tyga and Kylie. Moving on. Next thing I want to talk about is the Stevie Wonder tribute that came on last night. That was absolutely amazing.
Absolutely amazing.
That's how you start off a show.
No.
That's how you start off a motherfucking show. You know, because I do agree with a lot of people. A lot of people were like, no, we should have closed the show out like this. No, I'm tired of these damn shows waiting and saving Beyonce to the end. Let's open it up. And you know, if you confident and you know you got a strong, that's when you know you got a strong lineup, when you can put Beyonce at the end and keep me for the rest of the show.
But you want to know what? And that's what they did a good job with starting with Beyonce and then going straight to John Legend.
Right. Like
that was keep the
momentum going. Y'all did a good job.
Going.
And if you get another good thing is if you open it and put Beyonce in the front row, you still keep people.
The thing about it is, even with Beyonce opening the show, every act was good.
Yeah.
It might not have been your special, you know, your taste, or you might not have knew who they were, but everyone sounded good, even old ass Tony Bennett.
Right. I wrote down some of my favorites. Definitely Beyonce and Ed Sheeran and the boy. I didn't get his name, but she did say he was from Texas.
Ed
is amazing.
I'm about to have his little ginger baby.
Even when he his solo, he had a solo after him and Beyonce. And he did good. I can't remember.
I came to make something.
They said it was one of Stevie Wonder's musical
It's
songs.
like
Play every instrument or something.
I was made to love you or something like that. Whatever it is, yeah. But he played all the musical instruments on that album. He did such a good job.
I really like Jill, Indy, and Janelle, but I was 10,000. I love Jill Scott. Like, I love Jill Scott. I loved when she did the deep voice part. Right.
Yes.
And I like how she ended it. She ended it on her note.
Oh,
I loved it. You know who I miss?
No, I'm not. She sound good, but I can't remember what she sung.
I like Pharrell and the boy. I don't know who the boy was, but the boy could sing really
Was that
good.
the white guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could sing really good. John Legend, of course he was good. Annie Lennox, I don't know why I'm just learning about this woman. I love her. Like, I'm about to go on YouTube and really listen to her. I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like, she's amazing.
Amazing.
Gaga killed it. Like,
yo.
First of all,
at one point I thought Gaga needed an usher.
Like, she was really about her and Beyonce both caught the Holy Ghost on that stage. Like,
hold on, but so you wouldn't even see it. So did Janelle Monáe. Janelle Monáe really caught the Holy Ghost, like jumped back and everything. I was like, oh, get the ushers out.
Tony Bennett, of course, he did really good. I thought, who opened up before the daughter came out? Like, who was it Neo? I didn't really care about Neo's part, but I liked when Stevie's daughter was singing.
But you know what? I thought Neo did a good job.
I'm not a big
perform.
I'm not saying he did a bad job, but I'm just not a Neo fan. Like,
I think you don't like him ever since that show with
probably
came out.
Probably,
but you know.
But let's get to my favorite performance of the night. Beyonce fucking killed it. Like, okay, bitches, since y'all want to spend a whole week and talk about how I don't have soul and I can't even sing that good. You tired of Beyonce.
I'm not.
Sometimes the only thing you can do is not speak with words and just show that.
Can I tell you something? I would love a whole album of Beyonce singing like that. A whole album of Beyonce singing like that.
Dancing on fleek, vocals on fleek, hair
runs on fleek,
dress on fleek,
everything on fleek,
choreography on fleek.
It was amazing.
Jay-Z on fleek, audience on, everybody up. She started in the
Beyonce almost turned that into. I said, Tiffany, does she think this is the Beyonce experience?
Let me tell y'all something. Anytime Beyonce show up anywhere, it is the Beyonce show featuring whoever the hell else is there. Yeah. And that's that.
But you know, I'm glad they put her with Ed because he was a nice voice to sing with her. I know Beyonce sings really, really good with men.
Because these females,
they ain't in her lane.
And of course Stevie Wonder did amazing. The tribute was really, really good. I loved seeing the old flashbacks of him winning.
Oh yeah, that was so nice.
I'm hoping that at the next award show or tribute, we have shaved Stevie's dreads off.
Definitely not.
Because, yeah.
Only thing I'm mad about is why would they put it on CBS? Like, why would you put it on cable so it could come on again?
True. It's never.
Like it was that good to come on again.
And I didn't record it.
And you want to show these like other awards back to back?
On to some even more exciting news. Drake pulled a Beyonce. Drake dropped a new album on Friday the 13th at 12 something in the morning, just like Beyonce did right at the scandal. And do you know what me and Tanea were doing?
Buying it.
Buying that shit. Making room on our phones. Is you crazy? Drizzy, Drake, like...
No, I'm a slave to the Drake music.
I was gonna say, other than Beyonce, it's nobody's album I buy faster than Drake's. Like, are you? Drake, if you're watching this, I just want to say...
Drake, I love you.
I love you. I don't care how much they joke and say you so emotional and you like
Drake, I'm a Scorpio, so I understand it.
Drake,
like, I understand you.
Drake, I really, really do love you, and I thank you for this album. I love it. I love every song.
Because I didn't know what was going to pull me out of Nicki, and you did.
Yeah, and you know what, Drake? I will say this, though. You could have did more singing for me. Like, I like your turn-ups, but I like when you get all emotional.
No, I like this. Like, because this is what they needed to hear. Because you keep on playing with him. I loved it.
I was riding through the 6 with my whoops. Now,
yo,
I can't really review it yet because I haven't had enough time to listen to it, but I love it. Like, I can't think of a song that I don't like.
Me neither.
Oh, Drake. I just love you so much.
Drake.
If y'all aren't listening to Drake, I don't know what you guys are listening to.
What's your favorite songs on there?
Let me see.
Okay, well, since you don't know yet, I'm gonna pick mine first. I definitely like Legend. I love Energy. I love Preach and 6 Man.
I like.
Oh, and 67 rocks off too.
No Telling, Madonna. Used To.
Yeah.
And whichever one is Riding Through the 6 with My Wolves. What song?
I think that's Know Yourself.
Know Yourself. But I like all of them.
Right.
So shout out to
that
Drake.
one with him and Lil Wayne.
If you have not purchased it,
purchase it.
Don't be cheap and keep listening to it off of YouTube and these little mixtape
ads. Buy the music.
Just buy
the
it.
music.
I hate it. I was telling Tanana the other day because my aunt came in here with some black market DVDs, and I just feel like I'm past that part in my life. When I was younger, that's all my mother wanted to buy was some damn black market DVDs. Support the people that you love.
That's what I'm saying. Like support the. Do you want the music to stop?
Exactly. How would I feel if I found out that y'all could watch this show somewhere else other than YouTube? Like, that's not supporting me. Why would you do that if you claim to love me so much? I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't I watch Scandal on ABC if that's where it's showing the place that and that's where it's going to help the ratings grow? Like, I don't get you people, but whatever. It's been a very interesting week, I will say, because it was New York Fashion Week. It was NBA All-Star Weekend. It was the Grammys just happened. Valentine's just happened. Steve and somebody said it the other day. They put so much stuff in Black History Month to make you not focus on Black History Month.
That's why I blocked Khloe and Amber yesterday. It's Black History Month. I don't want to see y'all fussing back and forth. For what?
But what I do want to say is I'm loving. First of all, I'm telling y'all, Beyonce has been out in these streets too much at too many shows.
Yeah.
She's about to go into hiding, so everybody in the Beehive better get ready now. She was at New York Fashion Week with Little Northwest, and that was the talk of the week. And this is what I want to say about Northwest being at New York City Fashion Week. I think that it was okay for her to be at Kanye's, which
definitely.
Honestly, it was okay because it was Kanye's show, but me personally, if I was Kim, I may have had her, like, they had pictures of her in the beginning when they was setting up and just running around, like just her in the beginning, and then maybe her and Kanye walking out at the end would have been cool. But
if you know your baby don't sit still, you should definitely, I mean, you could have sat on front row to support Kanye, but you definitely should have had it set up to where she was behind stage with a nanny, and when it was time for Kanye to walk out at the end, she walked out too.
She's one. She is in front of cameras all day long, and
it's annoying.
She's the child of Kim Kardashian and Kanye West, but at the end of the day, she's a 1-year-old, and it doesn't matter. There's no script for a 1-year-old. Like, I mean, it can be if you're in Hollywood, but there's no script. Like, they can't turn off that they are a 1-year-old and
that they want a sippy cup and they tired.
Then you want to have a star-studded front row with Northwest screaming and having attention.
Can I tell you something? That picture of the front row without Northwest is everything. And I wouldn't mind getting it printed and putting it up somewhere in my house.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Beyonce and the whole world knows that Blue Ivy is everybody's baby. Like the number one babies right now are Northwest and Blue Ivy. Like especially for the Beehive, we'll say like Blue Ivy is our baby. We know that she's a star, but Beyonce does not bring her to things like that because she is a child.
That's just like Blue was at the Grammys,
right?
She wasn't sitting down with J and B, but right. She was at the Grammys. Like. It's just
like you don't have to do that. Okay, Alexander Wayne made her an outfit from head to toe. So what?
And her little dress was so cute.
It was.
And we would have saw it better if she would have walked down the damn runway with Kanye.
Y'all think?
Oh no, that was for
I told y'all the last show what Blue had on at the Grammys. Her Dior. Y'all think that Blue Ivy not walking around with Alexander Wayne and Dior and whoever else on?
Yeah.
We don't. The best moments of your life are not put on the internet. Somebody just posted that on Instagram, and it's the truth. Blue Ivy's whole life, just because she has some new designer on, does not mean let's go outside.
I mean, because if you think about it, Beyonce wears designer clothes, and her father. So why wouldn't you think that
exactly
Blue would? I feel like almost Blue is like United States royal, like a royal baby.
Right, she is.
She's royal because
take it up. Hey, I don't care if y'all don't like it.
I don't care either.
But yeah, NBA All-Star Weekend was on also, which I didn't get to see a lot of, but we did get to watch the dunk contest, which is always fun.
My new bae.
I missed the celebrity basketball game, which I'm really upset about because I heard that Kevin Hart was fucking hilarious.
Kevin Hart's little teeny self is the funniest thing.
I'm so mad I missed
people
it.
like Kevin Hart not funny no more, but the thing is, I don't even laugh at Kevin Hart's jokes. I just laugh at
him as a person.
He's so little. Like, it's so funny.
Also, along with All-Star Weekend, it was also what I did want to say from All-Star Weekend, the performance with Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. And that's what I wanted to talk about for the Stevie tribute. Ariana Grande.
Oh, I forgot about her.
As I don't like her ponytail and people say she can't enunciate, she was good.
Why doesn't she enunciate her words? I can't understand anything. Like, good thing I already knew what the song was. Yeah. But I felt like they could have Sweaty Fanny up there and she would have did a damn good job.
And did I say John Legend did good? John Legend did good. But yeah, Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj performed at the All-Star game, I think.
I don't know what it was.
And yeah, Ariana Grande was good. It was a lot of talk about, they did the part where they were like,
hold on, where was what's her face name?
Who?
Jessie.
Who that?
The girl whose song that is.
What song?
They did Bang Bang, right?
Oh no, she wasn't there.
That's her song. Cause that's what I was wondering when I saw the video. I was like, where's Jessie J?
Nah.
It's her song.
So maybe she couldn't make it. But anyway, they had their they've been comparing Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj's butt ever since that performance, and y'all need to stop.
Y'all need to stop.
Like literally, Ariana Grande's whole body is one of Nicki Minaj's butt cheeks. Like
Nicki Minaj is like a cheese curl, and Ariana Grande is like a club cracker. Like, it's no comparison. You just eat them both because you like them. Like, that's it. Okay. Leave that girl alone. Alright, it's enough. It's enough. It's enough.
She called Ariana Grande a cracker.
A club one.
She called her a cracker, y'all. Y'all heard it.
Ah! Oh my god! I didn't mean to call her a cracker like that. I'm taking the batteries out of that.
Oh, anyway, moving on. But it was also
Alright.
It was also SNL's 40th anniversary, which I watched some of. It was really, really long, and I'm really not a big fan of Saturday Night Live unless somebody is on there that I really, really like. So I knew that Kerry Washington was going to be on there, which she looked amazing on the not the runway, the red carpet. You were so beautiful. I love when you wear just like the little jacket, you pull your breasts out and then you wear your hair down. Cause you know what I was thinking? I was thinking either Kerry Washington or Olivia Pope would look good with Kim Kardashian's new haircut. just
true. I'm thinking about getting Kim Kardashian's new haircut. I love it.
But she was in a skit that was called, I believe, The Californians. I didn't really like the skit, but I support anything Kerry Washington does. So.
You know, my first time seeing SNL was last year. I want to say either Kerry Washington was the first. I've never seen it. I've never watched it.
I don't like when you, like, let's have these type of conversations off camera. Don't tell these people that you've never seen Saturday Night Live.
They come on too damn late.
Let's move on. Ray Janae Sweet 16. If y'all don't know who Ray Janae is, Ray Janae is the daughter of. Alright.
That's what it was for me.
She is the daughter of Lil Wayne and Toya, who a lot of y'all know Toya from Tiny and Toya, or Instagram, because she's like an Instagram.
I don't follow
person,
nothing.
But yes, it was her Sweet 16 where they show how much money they spend, the venue, the clothes, the bling bling.
The same shit that was out when we was little. Like, it's just,
see, this is the perfect example of me saying why I don't like to see certain people on TV. I'd rather just know you through
the pictures on Instagram were good enough,
or your tweets. I'll take them. But when you meet a person on TV, like, I didn't know Ray Janae was such a brat. Of course she's rich, but I didn't know that
she was a brat.
Like, and I didn't think that she thought that she was better than everybody else, and she can only have certain things.
It's because it seems like Toya really, really wants to raise her right and discipline her, and Lil Wayne is just not letting it happen.
He wants her.
But can I tell you what would be my first thing of raising her? That little girl cannot be your friend.
Yeah, her friends are even terrible. Like,
that little girl's mouth.
The whole episode was just, it was just depressing. Like, they went, I mean, $16,000 on a watch and earrings. I'm in the damn corner store making decisions on if I should buy 2 bags of chips.
You know, some days
one.
I can't even eat lunch because I'd be like, damn, don't eat lunch. You might as well just take it or you're going to be broke.
Poor as shit. Like, and stuff like that is just depressing.
And I don't want to say she's undeserving.
Right.
Because I can't say what she deserves or what but it just doesn't seem like she's appreciative. Yeah. It's more like, I'm supposed to have it.
Yeah, but my father's Lil Wayne. There's no budget.
And the thing about it is, like, your father is Lil Wayne, but I don't know, like, you didn't do no work. So it's just like all that bragging, you didn't do anything. You know, and to be such a brat.
Yeah.
But
and Toya, I thought that Toya and the boyfriend, I mean the husband, was broke up. She got on social networks last night and was upset that his face wasn't shown and it was cut off the whole show. Who gives a damn? I'm really starting to believe that he is Ike Turner, like for real, for real.
But yeah, but I really would have rather I just didn't like it. It would, or not unless, because you know, like, TV will portray you to be some way. So I don't know if TV portrayed her to be a brat, but.
Oh, I love that.
But yeah, it was just a bit too much for me.
But the party was absolutely amazing.
It was beautiful. It was a nice party. She looked so nice.
She did. I'm jealous. I'm reevaluating my life after watching.
You know, the one thing about it is, I do like that even she acts like a kid, even though she has a body of a 35-year-old.
True.
With her head cut off, her body looks like candies. Like, fatter than a Project Roach. Like,
trash.
Just thick.
I'm trash.
Not even recycled trash. Just throw out trash.
Moving on, I don't really have to stay on this longer. The Azalea Banks versus Erykah Badu. It ain't really no verses. Like, I don't even know much about Azalea Banks. I don't know much about her music, but I'm just starting to not like her just through Twitter.
You want to talk about somebody who don't want it with, she don't want it with,
you can tell Erykah Badu smokes weed. Like, she just takes, like, she doesn't take anything seriously. Like, you know, somebody added Erykah Badu on Twitter and said, do you like or do you listen to Azalea Banks music? And she said, no, I try to. It's just not, you know, it's just not my style. It's just not what I want to listen to. Days later, because I saw Erykah Badu when this first happened on Twitter. days later, Azalea Banks comes back retweeting.
I think she must have ran out
jealousy.
of her bipolar medicine or something.
Why does Erykah Badu have to be jealous of you, Azalea?
Everybody knows who Erykah is. Nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Nobody knows, like, other than these Iggy and Azalea fights, no one, I don't know
Until y'all started fighting, I thought y'all was the same person. Like, it...
Won't you come on the show for an interview? Then we can get to know you. But until then, no one cares. Like, it's no verses. Like, I don't even know why this blew up so bad. So,
like, the thing about it is, somebody said or tweeted or somebody told her that instead, because they said that she can rap and she, you know, has the potential to make really good music. But she does so much other stuff. Like, you on Twitter so heavy, retweeting all the negative things, wanting to fight, wanting to argue, wanting to fuss. Why are you not putting no music out? That's what I don't understand, these music artists not putting out music. That's what you here for. That's your job. I don't want to see you tweeting and fighting with the other Azalea and Erykah and whoever else. You is make some music.
Last but not least, How to Get Away with Murder, the most stressful show on TV right now.
I'm really about to stop watching it.
The finale is about to come on, and it's going to be 2 hours. I don't think it's this week.
It's next week.
It's the week after. Yeah, it's next week.
And my cousin just told me that How to Get Away with Murder, during the first, before the holiday break, was better than Scandal. And I told him to shut his mouth.
No comment. But, Annalise Keating is a psychopath. I'm not sure what's going to happen this week as far as the mother coming, like, and I believe that Annalise Keating is having all of these breakdowns due to how much she lies. I mean, I know lawyers lie, but
her line, like, the thing, I had to give up lying. Her line is just on a whole different. It's like when you because like when you take lying past either lying to help someone or just lying for fun, it just becomes too much.
I got a new shiny book.
Oh, I like the other book.
But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen at this point.
On my phone call today, somebody told me that they really think that it's going to come out that Annalise killed the girl.
Oh, I definitely
at the end of the 2-hour finale though.
Yeah.
Like that's when it's going to come out.
I'm not going to tell y'all to watch How to Get Away with Murder. And that's that. But today, like we used to back in the day, we have a letter to
Yeah, that's why we didn't have Tanae's time today.
You guys can always send a letter to the show. I need to put that out there. But anyway, let's go ahead and read this.
You can hit up Tiffany's DM, hit up her email, all that, and send a letter.
Dear the show, hey guys, let me start off by saying that you guys are a hoot to watch on my lunch break. Well, today I'm writing you to ask your opinion on monogamy. With the Vday passing, everyone was so in love, and I had a thought about it being someone for everyone, but naturally women outnumber men 3-1. With it being a number like this, do you think monogamy still exists, or if it's something that can happen in our day and time? Just wanted to know your thoughts and everything on everything, because MCMs are becoming tag a person post due to everybody sharing someone.
Oh, yikes.
Can't wait for your response, fan of the year.
I wonder.
What do you have to say about this?
Well, okay, let me see. What was the question actually? Again? Sorry.
I'm a bit confused, dear viewer.
It was being someone for everyone. Opinion on monogamy. Okay, my opinion on monogamy is that it's a beautiful thing, and everyone should strive to be monogamous. Now, granted, it might be, more women in the world than men, but I really, really, really think that it's and you also have to be with the world right now. It's not only men and women going together. It's women and women, men and men, men and animals, women and animals.
It says the habit of only having one mate at a time. Yeah. Like, so do I think that real relationships still exist where it's just two people?
Well, what's your opinion on monogamy? Do you think that monogamy is like, is that really how we're supposed to be in life?
Absolutely.
I absolutely feel like monogamy was made, because the thing about it is, God put two people on this earth for companionship, and that's basically what monogamy is. Like, it's to have somebody. Granted, it's your boyfriend or whatever. So I definitely believe in monogamy, even though it's more women than men in the world. So
definitely 10,000% believe so. That's the way God wanted it to be. And for people who don't believe in God and in the Bible, then you tell me, but I really believe everything that was said.
I feel like when you're with one person and you both, or you guys are striving to have a great relationship, like you both have the same relationship goals, that's what you should want. Like, it's nothing, anything, like having more than one person is it starts to be a little confusing. It starts to get a little too it's just a little bit too much. It's just like a little too I'm trying to think of the word for it. It's just too much to do, because you have to keep two people entertained. You have to, Peter of
11 Hip Hop.
I'm thinking about polygamous. One of his wives, the polygamy man, one of his wives is divorcing that ass. So, if you ask me, monogamy is the way to go.
And what I want to say is, don't let
two people who want it.
Don't let the 2010 on up change what was meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, don't let the world,
after 2010, this new generation of stupidness that's going on, don't let that block what's really real.
Exactly.
Like, don't let, what's his name? The short man, the boxer with all the women on the money team. That's not real. Like, that's not real at all.
What Jay-Z and Beyonce have is real. They are one now. That's what I want. I don't want, my friend recently told me that all men cheat. They, that you just don't get caught, and what you don't know won't hurt you, blah 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 bullshit.
But see, that's all it is a big crock pot of bullshit to me. Because the same way that all men cheat, you can say that women cheat, because we're a little bit sly and sneakier than you, and we rarely get caught.
And look at these people I don't know if he's watching this, but just look at the people who cheat. They're just so unhappy.
Right.
They had all of these people.
The person who's cheating, you're unhappy. The one who's getting cheated on is an idiot. Like, for what? When you can just be with one person and be happy.
No love.
Like, it's just, yes. You just should work on monogamy. And, if you can't, if being monogamous is not something you want to do, then tell the person that you're with. Because granted, the person that you're with, either they'll want to leave you or they'll stay, but it should be their choice. You shouldn't make the choice for them.
Amen, sister.
Because I hate when people take my choice away.
So
don't take my choice. No, sorry. I'm sorry.
We're gonna wrap this up because I am starving and I might pass out.
I'm not hungry. I'm not starving. I had an appetizer.
So the quote of the day is, music is a world within itself with a language we all can understand. Stevie Wonder.
That is the truth.
That is so the truth. And I was looking up Stevie Wonder quotes. He has so many amazing,
he's a beautiful man with a great
quotes,
spirit,
right?
And a terrible hairline.
Exactly. So we will be back on Thursday with an all new Scandal review. Makes me sad because I know soon Scandal will be gone. I know we still got like 10 episodes left, but it's just not enough. Like, I'm getting weary and sad and stressed out already. But
you may be weary.
Make sure you share this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. And as always, if you didn't know,
now you know.
Now you know
that there is no show
like
the show.
I like this thing.
I'm taking the batteries out because it's just too much.
You hold your phone, shorty.